Hello and welcome back to the King James Bible Sunday School channel on YouTube and Rumble, and to our day-by-day devotional. This year we're going through Charles Spurgeon's Checkbook of the Bank of Faith. The Checkbook of the Bank of Faith. Whitaker House published it back in the 90s, or 80s and 90s I think, as the Faith's Checkbook or Faith's Checkbook. Today is August the 24th, 2025. August 24th, 2025. And the title that Whitaker House gave the devotional is God Above Human Philosophy. God Above Human Philosophy. All right. And before we read that, we're going to, of course, go to our daily Bible reading schedules. And first schedule will be our yearly from John Butler, daily Bible reading. And today's reading is going to be Jeremiah, the end of Jeremiah, chapters 51 and 52. Jeremiah 51 and 52. And on tomorrow, we'll start Lamentations in chapters 1 and 2 of Lamentations. The Lamentations of Jeremiah, chapters 1 and 2. Today, Jeremiah 51, 52. Tomorrow, Lamentations 1 and 2. That gets us through the Bible in 1 year. And then we have our 6-month schedule. And today's reading is going to be Judges, chapters 7, 8, 9, and 10. Luke chapter 13, verses 18 through 35. And then Luke 14, verses 1 through 24. Judges 7, 8, 9, and 10. Luke 13, verses 18 through 35. And Luke 14, verses 1 through 24. And then tomorrow will be Judges, chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Luke chapter 14, verse 25 through 35. And Luke chapter 15. Judges, chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Luke 14, verses 25 through 35. And Luke chapter 15. And our 3-month schedule through the New Testament, our second time this 3 months, finishing up in September, at the end of September. But we're going to read today Mark chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12. Mark 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then tomorrow will be Mark chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16. Close out the book of Mark. And moving on to Mark today, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Tomorrow, Mark chapters 13, 14, 15, 16. Finish up the book of Mark tomorrow. And then we've got our psalm. And today's psalm is Psalm 82. Psalm 82. Somewhat a controversial psalm. I'd recommend you go to read Treasury of David and get a good exposition of Psalm 82. Then go to some other expositors of the Psalms, Alexander Maclaren, the Expositor's Bible, which is Alexander Maclaren's. I think William Nicol is the editor, and he put that together. As I understand it, it's a different exposition of the Psalms than the exposition of the Psalms of Maclaren's expositions. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me. Let me know that. I may go ahead and read it myself since we're here on this particular psalm. But yeah, of late, people aren't reading proper expositions, and they're getting false doctrine constantly into their lives. And it needs to stop. You need to read some good old things and see where what the Bible's clearly saying instead of the speculation of all the recent scholarship, if you will. Psalm 82, a psalm of Asaph. Psalm 82, a psalm of Asaph. God standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judgeth among the gods. How long will ye judge unjustly, and accept the persons of the wicked? Selah. Defend the poor and fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and needy. Deliver the poor and needy. Rid them out of the hand of the wicked. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said, Ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men, and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. All right, that's the psalm. I do recommend reading through it at least a couple of times. And I'll tell you what, I'll make this promise to you. I'm going to go to um, at least 3 commentaries on the Psalms and read through them today about Psalm 82. And I'll beg you to make a commitment to go to at least 1 or 2. I'll do at least 3, probably 4 or 5, and try to really get a good understanding of the Psalms. And I may make a separate video with some information just to show that I did do that without any doubt. But not going to make a promise to make the video. Just I may do that, but I will definitely go through at least 3 commentaries on the Psalms of that particular psalm. Okay, so anyway, our devotion today is out of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. In 1 Corinthians 1:19. For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. This verse is a threatening so far as the worldly wise are concerned, but to the simple believer it is a promise. The professedly learned are forever trying to bring to nothing the faith of the humble believer, but they fail in their attempts. Their arguments break down, their theories fall under their own weight, their deep-laid plots discover themselves before their purpose is accomplished. The old gospel is not extinct yet, nor will it be while the Lord liveth. If it could have been exterminated, it would have perished from off the earth long ago. We cannot destroy the wisdom of the wise, nor need we attempt it, for the work is in far better hands. The Lord himself says, I will, and he never resolves in vain. Twice does he say in this verse, twice does he in this verse declare his purpose, and we may rest assured that he will not turn aside from it. What clean work the Lord makes of philosophy and modern thought, in quotes, modern thought, when he puts his hand to it. He brings the fine appearance down to nothing. He utterly destroys the wood, hay, and stubble. It is written that so shall it be, and so shall it be. Lord, make short work of it. Amen and amen. And that's the reading for today. It's a good little reminder there. Leave that. Set us up for tomorrow. There we go. And lastly, of course, try to encourage you to do a little bit of that. Read that Psalm 82, and go to at least one commentary, at least one. And like I said, I'm going to do at least 3, and hopefully 4 or 5, and then maybe be able to make a video put out within the next few days. So be looking for that, if you will. and see what we got there. And we will see you and yeah, in the next video on another day by day devotional tomorrow. Bye.